March of 1971, Frazier was in the ring with Ali, and the press called it the fight of the century. Remember that? They were both undefeated and fought each other to put each other in the hospital. Frazier broke Ali's jaw, still remained undisputed heavyweight champion. 8 months later, he announced to the world who his next opponent would be, and it was my big brother. And it was like, holy cow. I went to Willoughby South the next day. It's all over the papers, you know. And Terry had a big following up here as well as Dallas. And everyone was like, holy cow, Jeff, your brother's going to fight for the heavyweight championship. I'm like, yeah, you believe this, you know? I write about the thrill and seeing my big brother on national television, you know, and taking on the toughest fighter in the world. He took his time reading it. What was your overall reaction when you read some of the stories in there? I loved it. Over 70 million people saw that fight. And if I could just get, 2% of them to buy the book, I'd be a happy camper. The book is very upbeat, and like I say, it's during his peak time of his time and his life, when we all just were at awe about everything he did. And today now, he's got the Parkinson's, he's got the head trauma that's kicked in, that obviously has evolved over time. He's got his good days and his bad. Like I say in the epilogue, he's like a miracle. I mean, you think of it, he went through all the boxing, the headshots. He never got cut. He never even got a cold half the time. Never even got headaches. He was down and out the last half of his career. We tried to get him out. And so Terry, and he did make an attempt to go into other things. But like even football players that suddenly are told, you got to get in the real world, it's difficult. And he tried different things until he eventually got a nice business set up. Everyone knew the things that he did in the ring, but they didn't know him as the individual that I knew him. He was my big brother, and as you've seen some of the stories in the book that we had together, this is the closeness to it, and I wanted the people to know that. The other thing too, it really inspired me is with his health deteriorating, I just couldn't see having a funeral, somebody reading the obituary and go, this kid you could make a movie out of this kid. You're kidding me. Why didn't you write something about it? Or send it to Sports Illustrated or whatever. And I thought, okay, maybe I should get somebody to do it. Nobody could tell the story like I could. He's still a fighter, and people respect him for that.